stops being what you do are, I don't know if that got cut off or not. Okay, we're talking about when you switch from doing to actually being the thing that you want to be. When we say I am something, we are that thing. If I say I am a giver, all of a sudden I am a giver. And I'm curious if you have had that shift this month from just going through the motions of doing one thing every day to contribute and make the world a better place to, oh my God, I am a giver. I am making the world a better place. That's my identity now. Whenever we want to change anything, if we shift, it doesn't happen. It will not happen until we shift our identity. I had a dose of that yesterday in a session with one of my coaches, and I realized, oh my gosh, my identity is that I don't like doing this thing. I'm always saying I hate doing this thing. And I'm not going to say what it is because I'm currently doing it. I'm going to keep doing it until I don't hate it anymore. That's how we become proficient at anything. That's how we change anything. We decide this is who I am now, and then we take steps every day to get there. We do it every month in the annual challenge. We do it every month. And I've been doing it every month in the 9 different life framework areas, 7 before 2020, different life framework areas for decades, because I know that continuous improvement and lifelong learning, I already have claimed those identities. I am a lifelong learner. I am a continuous improving work in progress, as we all are. We just don't always admit it. So today, as we're ending and moving toward the end of this month on contribution, today's day 209, our annual challenge. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's spend a little bit of time on this and talk about this. I'm going to share, Kelly sent me a text, and so I want to read this. She said, I wasn't thinking about contribution anymore. I wasn't planning my contribution for the day. It was just happening. A call to a friend, a call to check on a friend, a resource shared without overthinking, just automatically doing it, an opportunity to advocate that I took without hesitation, somebody I supported who needed help without them asking. I realized contribution had stopped being a project and it was becoming a reflex, meaning it went from something I have to think consciously about doing and kind of make and feel like it's an obligation, make myself do it, to, oh my gosh, I'm just automatically doing this now. I'm automatically looking for and filtering opportunities to make the world a better place. And so it feeds into my belief that we should do what we can with what we've got right now to make the world a better place, make our life better, the people we love and care about, life better, etc. So I would be curious, as an action item, share in the comments below if you personally have felt that shift or experienced that shift yet. And I'm going to say yet, because if you choose to, you can feel it at any time, right? We get to decide what our identity is. I know it's mind-boggling when you think about that. You can say, I am a multimillionaire. You can decide that. And if you believe that and say that and visualize that every day, you will take the steps to make that happen. Now notice, I said you will take the steps or actions to make that happen. We're not going to sit on the couch or sit in our office. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. And then never do anything, right? I think we've definitely talked about that before, and we'll talk about that again. We can have whatever we want, but we have to take the action to make that happen. We have to be aware of opportunities around us and then jump in on those opportunities. That's why I encourage everybody to have their own business. So think about that today. Has something shifted for you? And if it hasn't, that's okay too. We're all on our own journey. What I'd like us to do today is look at our business through the lens of identity and contribution, because our businesses are living, breathing entities. They have their own identity. And if we don't create that identity intentionally, it will be created for us by how our customers view us, by how our competition views us, by how the world views us, by how everybody outside of us views us or thinks of us. But the most important driver from that is really from within the company and within us to determine what is important to us, what are our priorities, what is our purpose, passion, mission, objectives, etc., action items, whatever, and however you frame your business activities. And how can we make that cohesive across the organization so that every person in the organization is pulling in the same direction? And that applies to any type of organization. Our businesses, our places of employment, community organizations we belong to or would like to belong to, our family units, it applies to anything that involves more than just one person, more than just us. And it all starts from inside of us. So as this month comes to an end, ask yourself, has this changed me? And if it hasn't yet, do I want to keep going and being a contributor and giver? Do I just want to go back to being who I am and how I am right now? That's always our choice. So I'll let you in on a little secret. As soon as we make a decision about something and choose to adopt the identity of what that something is and who the person that has, does, or is that something does, that's when we'll start moving toward it at lightning speed, and everything will change faster than we ever thought possible. I'm actually going to do this exercise today in a different area and aspect of my life, because I think I got contribution pretty much on lockdown. If you are a person who wants to make the world a better place, if you've already adopted the identity of a giver, I want to invite you to join us in the Supersize Your Business School. Just put me in the comments below and I'll send you the invitation, because it's a group where we are shifting our identity together. And when you're surrounded by like-minded people who are growing and becoming a better version of themselves too, guess what that automatically does? It helps you to become a better version of yourself. And it's people from different industries, different walks of life in there, and we can learn something from everybody else, believe it or not. What happens if you're one of those people that says, I learned something from everybody I meet? Guess what? You'll be looking for something as you're interacting with different people, and you'll be like, oh my God, they just said this. Oh my God, they just said that. Oh my goodness, look what Gary Vee just did. Look what Tony Robbins just did. And you'll notice the things, and they'll start to become part of you and your identity and who you are. And that's how we are as human beings. You know, we start off as babies not knowing anything, and then we absorb and adopt from the people around us. If we have people with a great foundation and great core values and great experiences in life, we're probably going to turn out to be a pretty dang good person. If we have more challenging circumstances, it is up to us as adults to pick and choose what we're going to manifest and have created in our life and in the world around us. All right, if I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Always have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, see you tomorrow.